Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Melinda Hart. You are watching Stamping with Hart. I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and tonight I am actually doing something I didn't expect to do. I am unboxing my December 2023 paper pumpkin kit, All the Best. So this is Saturday, December 16th, 2023, and I almost never get my kits this early. So I was very, very excited to see it. I also almost never get my kit on a Saturday. So I was just genuinely, it really cheered me up. I was just genuinely excited to get it. So I'm excited to unbox this with you. And then we'll put together the paper pumpkin cards as they've designed them, as the paper pumpkin team has designed them. I do alternate ideas with the kits every month, but sometimes when the kit comes really early, or if I'm just really excited to open it, I do actually do an unboxing with all of you. So I'm really happy that I can do that tonight. So we're going to do that. As you guys are coming on and joining me live, I would love to hear from you. Be sure to say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. And just to be clear, I am streaming live on my Facebook business page right now, and then I will post the replay to YouTube. So whether you're watching live or in the replay, I would love to hear from you. Let me know, have you gotten your paper pumpkin kit yet? And of course, spoiler alert, I'm opening it. So if you want to be surprised when you get your kit in the mail, then watch this later. So just wanted to say that. Now we are going to go over just a few things before we open the kit. So, and I'll be fairly quick about it. So the first thing is that in 2023, and let me go down to the table here. Okay, so in 2024, rather, I'm not ready yet, right? In 2024, Paper Pumpkin is doing something a little bit different. It is still a monthly subscription box, but we are actually getting a look at the themes of the kits 3 months at a time now. So right now, we are in the subscription period for January, which is going to be a lavender theme. Let me see if I can bring that a little bit closer for you. It looks so beautiful. Okay, and the subscription period for January is open right now, and that will end on January 10th. So just make sure you're subscribed by January 10th. But we're also getting a look at the February and March kits as well, which is something that we can prepare for. And then also, they have a set of add-on dies right now called the Love of Spring Dies add-on. And you can actually purchase this right now. And this is designed to coordinate with the next 3 months worth of kits. So I just want to be sure for all of you Paper Pumpkin fans, people who are getting the kits or who've been thinking about getting the kits, that this is, I just think that this is wonderful. So if you have any questions, you can go to my blog. I'll put the information up right here as well. Stampingwithheart.blogspot.com, because my handwriting here is pretty, it's hard to read, I will admit. But you can see that we have the love die right here, and that's going to coordinate with January's kit. We have a daffodil here, which is going to coordinate with February's kit. We have this little leaf sprig here, which is going to coordinate with March's kit. And then we have this, which I believe is a die that we'll be able to use all throughout the year with Paper Pumpkin and with other things as well. So if you have any questions about this, let me know. Or if you're interested in the flyer, reach out to me. My email address is stampingwithheart@gmail.com. The other thing, I cannot open this catalog until it launches to customers. But we have right now, we are, oops, oh, I just dropped my celebration brochure, right? So it's so like me. I'm on this really small table right here. Anyway, if you would like an upcoming catalog for our January catalog launch, please let me know. And then a celebration brochure as well. Okay, that's going to be starting in January. So just wanted to give you a heads up about that. Okay, so we can go ahead and put those off to the side. Those were just a few things that I wanted to cover. And now we can go ahead and jump into opening up this kit. So let me close that out. Hi, Joan. Hi, Elaine. Oh, Elaine's kit arrived today too. That's awesome, Elaine. Let me know what you think of it. Okay, so I am going to open this up and let's go ahead and take a look at it. I'm so excited everybody's getting their kits early. We can start actually with the stamp set before I even get into this. Let's see if I can do the back of our little paper pumpkin paper here. Okay, so here is our stamp set, and I'm just trying to get a good angle on the light here. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so we have Hello Friend, look, a nice large font too. 1,000 good luck wishes, wishing you all the best. And then we have some dandelion images here. I believe it's dandelions. Correct me if I am wrong, but that's the stamp set. So we'll come back to that in just a minute. Okay. Yeah, what am I? Oh, just accidentally dropped my Stampin' Spot. So this month's Stampin' Spot is going to be Pebbled Path. And if you're not familiar, this is one of our new in colors for 2023. So that's awesome that that's in a paper pumpkin kit. All right. And then let's go ahead and see what we got in the box here. This month's kit is called All the Best. And let's take a look. I'm going to just slice it. Paper pumpkin kits, for those of you who might not be familiar, if I haven't tried it yet, these are all-inclusive card kits, or typically it's a card making kit. Sometimes it's a 3D project, but this month is cards for December. And then January's is also going to be cards, as far as I'm aware. I can go back and look at the flyer and tell you for sure. Pretty sure. Okay. I can already tell you I'm loving these. So we'll open these up here in just a second. Okay. Sometimes Paper Pumpkin arrives at the exact perfect time. And that's how I feel about this month's kit. Oh, this looks really pretty. Okay, we're going to look at this in just a second. So here, this is what the completed cards are going to look like here. What am I doing? Going sideways. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, so this is the instructions, and these are the cards as the Paper Pumpkin team has designed them. So this is what we're going to be unboxing and making tonight. So we'll come back to this in just a minute. But let's see how many we have here in terms of our envelopes. The envelopes are beautiful. You can see we have our dandelion off to the side here. No liner this month. So sometimes they have like something printed on the inside. This month it's the outside that has the decoration to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have 9 envelopes here. Here's one of the card bases, double-sided card base. Absolutely love this for alternates. This is great. And we have 1, 2, 3 of these. Okay, so there's that one. Really, really beautiful. Then we have every month, Paper Pumpkin has really great die cuts that are in the kit. And you can see this one. These are actually gold foil stamped. So this is really nice. Looks like we have 2 of these. Okay, and then here is another one. This is a full image of it. Looks like dandelions flowing in the breeze. And there are 3 of these. Looks like this is the bottom. Is that upside down? What do you guys think? I'm gonna have to look at the image and see. I don't know if I don't know which way is the right way, but we'll find out. Okay, so that's that one. And then here we have more gold foil printed die cuts, and we have like a banner edge here, and then we have a circle. So we'll get into this. There are 2 of those. And then, oh, there's my favorite. I can tell you right now, I love anything that is framed in, anything pattern that's framed. I do that a lot with stamping, actually. I think that that's absolutely beautiful. I love that every single one of these cards has 2 sides to it. that have either color or printing or whatever, because that's going to be great for making our alternate cards rather. But I think that's so beautiful. Let me see if I can just hold that up. So, so pretty. And just let me go back to the stamped imagery here. Okay, so this is something that I like to look at whenever I'm looking at a paper pumpkin kit, like if I'm doing an unboxing. Can you see how some of these are like full image and then some of these are to the side? So if I really see a pattern that I like with a paper pumpkin kit, I like to see if I can recreate that to some degree with the stamp set in the kit. And it looks like we will be able to do that because we're seeing that full side angle with this piece here, very similar. Now this is scaled down. This is a little bit smaller, but that's totally fine. So I think if we wanted to recreate sort of a frame like that, we could do that with this stamp set, which is nice. Okay. And that's just the way my brain thinks whenever I start opening paper pumpkin kits. All right. So we have these 3 pieces here. And this looks like a card layer, actually. It doesn't look like pre-cut dies. So we have 3 of those. And then we have a card box. We used to have these in the annual catalog. I'm so happy to see this here. So if you would like to gift a set of cards to somebody, this is a great way to do that. But of course, you could use other things with this as well. And then we have the wrapper for that little gift box if we would want to gift a set of cards to somebody for the new year, which would be a really nice way for them to start off the new year, right? Give them some cards and they'll be at the ready for them as they need them. Here are some gold foil die cuts. All right, and then we have these pieces here. So we have 1, 2, 3 of these. So this looks like this is going to be like our main decorative piece. And I'm just trying to hold that up so that you can see that. Different sizes in terms of like the scale of each one. Really, really pretty. Okay, and we get 3 of those. And then we have some tear and tape adhesive here, which I always love when it comes in a kit. And then we also have this one. Pretty sure that was in my kit. I hope that wasn't just on my desk. I'm pretty sure that's in the kit. And I'll find out. I'll look on the back. That's what it's for. All right, and so here in this little pouch, we have, and I'm actually going to leave this on here so you can see that these are like a really pale blue. We have these little adhesive, and they look like faceted gems here. They are faceted. I love faceted gems. Okay, so I'm going to try to, can you see that those are faceted there? Really, really pretty. Okay, and then just a couple. This, I've never seen this before where we've only have like this really small amount, but that's what's in here. So, okay, I have hundreds of them, so that's totally fine. And then we have our Stampin' Dimensionals, which we get pretty much every month in a paper pumpkin kit. These are our regular size dimensionals in this month's kit. So let's go back to our instruction sheet here. And let's take a look at putting a couple of these cards together. But I always like to point this out in the back. I like to do this in every paper pumpkin video. So when you get your paper pumpkin kit, a good way to see all of your kit components is to check this image on the back. And it tells you it's enough for 9 cards and 9 envelopes. Just make sure you have everything here. Gives you your coordinating colors, which is one of my go-to things for alternate cards. Now, if you want to see Paper Pumpkin's alternate card ideas, you can check out their website and you can kind of view their alternates right here, which I always recommend because they do have great ideas over there. And then on the inside of your kit, there are visual instructions for each card. So we're just going to start right with card number 1. And if you need it, so if you're a traveler crafter or if you don't have a lot of tools yet, you even have a ruler, which I like to point out on your instruction sheet. Okay, so we're going to start here with the first one. I usually go back to just the image on the front of the instruction sheet and just kind of eyeball it. But for the sake of our unboxing and assembly, let's try to do this one together. Hi, Hope. Hi, Teresa. How are you guys doing? So Teresa is saying that her paper pumpkin kit did not come today, but it should be there Monday. And Hope is saying hello from Virginia. Hello. So we have Washington State, Maryland, and Virginia so far. That's awesome. Okay. So we're going to make a card. We're going to go for the card base that has some flowers right at the bottom. So we'll start there. And this card base actually has some gold foil printing on it as well. These little dots right down here on the card base. Okay, and then we're going to do all the best. Wishing you all the best. And whenever you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, with your very first Paper Pumpkin kit, you will get a clear block. I did not grab my blocks before I started this live, which is totally typical of me. So let me go ahead and grab the blocks. They're very nearby. I've been overhauling my craft space and I kind of have things all moved around. But it's coming together. It's coming together. I figured I would get a jump on, instead of doing everything, you know, starting over in January, might as well do it this month, right? Okay. Here we go. All right. And I can show you what a paper pumpkin block looks like. At least this is what it looked like back when I got my kit. And if not, you can always use our annual catalog. Has a very similar size block, block D. So I'll show you these two blocks here. Okay, so you'll get like a paper pumpkin block. I'm so sorry, mine's like so messy. And usually it's like etched, yeah, right in on the side there, and you can see it says paper pumpkin. So you'll get one in your first kit, and then you just reuse that block each month while you get your kits. And then if you're really loving and, you know, stamping on a regular basis, I would recommend getting some clear blocks. Okay. So we'll do wishing you all the best. And I don't have my full-size ink pad with me, so we'll just go ahead and use our little Stampin' Spot tonight. And then it's recommending those pieces here, like our little square. So we'll get our square. We need one of our dandelions. Okay, and so which size is that, do we think? Looks like a gold one. Let's see. They're different sizes. Just gonna look at the front again. So this is what I tend to do. So this one looks like it's the big one. This one looks like it's a smaller one, and then this one looks like it's more of a circular pattern. So more of the curvy ones there. Okay. So we're gonna go for this one here, and then let's get a gold one too. There we go. That's a gold one. Okay. This looks nice and simple. Okay, so we're going to stamp wishing you all the best in Pebbled Path. One thing that I like to do, there's like perforation right here, but I actually just kind of loosen up the sticker here and fold it under when I'm using my Stampin' Spots. So I'll show you what I mean by that. I just kind of peel it up like this. You guys can let me know how you do this. And then I usually just tuck it right under the lid. Okay, so, and I'll just get the other side here. There we go. And same thing, just tuck it under the lid. Okay. I'm just going to ink this up. I'm going to get my scrap paper and my foam pad. Okay, and then we'll ink this up. Now, this is a new stamp, and sometimes we just got to warm up our stamps a little bit, but that looks like that's stamping really well. So we'll go ahead and just stamp it down. And I'm going to stand up now. Not that you guys can see that, but I was sitting down. Okay. Really nice size on the stamps this month. Okay, so wishing you all the best. It's saying to put our Stampin' Dimensionals on all four corners here and then off to the side on our flower. So I will follow along with that instruction. Looks like we're putting it just above center. Okay, I'm just going to get my bone folder and get a nice good crease on that. And that helps to flatten the card a little bit. And then let's put another one here. Looks like this one's going to come out just a little bit higher, so I'm going to put it closer to the edge. Okay, so there's our one flower, and then here's the other one. And with the other one, it looks like they're recommending the little glue dot, or our little adhesive dot here that we have in our kit. So let's just grab this. These are convenient, so these are fun to hang on to if you have lots of little leftover pieces from things like I do. Okay, put that right in the center. Whoops. Hold on. I didn't peel the back. There it is. That's weird. All right. I had actually peeled off the backing twice. So what should I do? You can see the way that theirs is this flower comes down this way a little bit more. So let's see if I feel like I'm going to cover that. So I'm going to go a little bit lower and just put it right there. And then it's saying 3 of our faceted gems, 1, 2, and 3. So we'll just follow along with that. I'm going to put mine a little bit closer to the flower. And it looks like 1 large and 2 small. So there we go. All right, and then there is card number 1. So super simple card design there. All right, and then let's go to card number 2. Okay. So card number 2, this is the one that has the card layer. So let's go ahead and get our pieces for this one. Just going to get the little leftover pieces out of the way. Okay. So we're going to need sort of our rounded pieces here. So it looks like 2 of these. Okay, got 2 of those. We need the banner piece here. And it looks like we need the circle as well. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. This is cards 2 and 3. So let me see what's on the bottom here. Number 4 is the plastic case. Okay, so I'm actually looking at 2 different cards right now. So card number 2, let me go ahead and get the pieces for that one. This one is for card number 3. Okay, banners for card number 2. Sorry about that, you guys. All right, there we go. And the big dandelion for this one. Okay, and then our layer. There it is. And then this card base is the one that has all of the wispies and the wind. Okay, and it looks like the lighter part is the bottom of the card. Okay. All right, I think we're all clear on that now. Okay. So we're going to stamp 1,000 good luck wishes on this one. I'm actually going to get my other block that I had here. And did I do with my stamp set? It's amazing how quickly I hide it from myself. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. 1,000 good luck wishes. How's everybody doing getting ready for the holidays? Are we feeling ready? Are your Christmas cards all out? Are you still working on some last minute things? Is your shopping done? I can tell you I'm not finished or ready with anything. And I tend to be a last minute person when it comes to that kind of stuff too. Okay. Same thing. This is the very first time I'm using this stamp, so I am going to do a little test stamp first. With the photopolymer stamps, I feel like this is actually a really helpful step. But these are actually stamping really nicely. Okay. That's a really cute stamp to go with this particular set. With that imagery, you know, 1,000 good luck wishes. Okay, and then let's get our layer. Looks like our layer is next. It's recommending 2 pieces of the tear and tape for our layer. Okay, so the tear and tape did come with this month's kit. Now, I do have an open tear and tape. I'm just going to use my leftover one if that's okay. But of course, you can still use your one from the kit. Now, I will say, typically for me, because I have been assembling paper pumpkin kits since 2018, I just kind of do my own thing with adhesive. I just use whatever adhesive I have on hand. I usually bring in my own clear blocks to work with. I'll usually work with my full-size ink pad, and I'll save all of my little stamping spots for travel or for gifts or things like that. But I am going to try to follow the instructions tonight. Okay, so here is our layer, and then it's saying to put this up on dimensionals and also our large dandelion, which is going to go in the center. I love the design of this. I absolutely love that we have the gold in the background going in different directions, and then this is going to be in the center and moving forward towards us. I think that that's great. Okay, so really, really great design element from Paper Pumpkin. And I probably don't talk about it enough because I tend to do my own thing with kits, but a lot of times the design team gives me ideas because the way that they do their layouts is so much different than the way that I do. Okay, which I appreciate actually. All right, and so we're just going to put that right in the center here. All right, same thing here. Patrick and Connor went for a drive so that I could go live with you guys, which I've really been trying to, you know, spend time in the evenings with family. We have a lot going on with our own family, and it kind of brings a lot of things, you know, to light, and you're like, oh gosh. But when I saw my kit, I was like, could I please go live? I just really want to put it together, and I'm glad that I did. Okay. So there are these 2 pieces here. Again, nice and simple. This time it's recommending 5 of the gems, 2 large and 3 small. So we'll go ahead and do that. And it looks like we have 2 over here, 1 large, 1 small. And then 2 down here, 1 large and 1 small. I probably should have lifted off of the leaf, but that's okay. And then another small one right around there. Okay, and so there is card number 2. Really beautiful. Okay, these are beautiful and very, very, very simple. All right, and then here is our third one. This is the one that has our framed, and this is a horizontal layout or a landscape layout, which I love. And then here are those rounded die cuts from just a minute ago. Okay, and then we do need our circle. So let's get our gold circle. Anybody else talk through this like I do? Even if I wasn't live, I would be talking out loud to myself right now. Let's see. Cards all out. Mostly done with shopping. Oh, wow. Teresa's got it together. So she said, mostly done with shopping. Have 2 of the grandkids tonight for a sleepover. Aw. So no shopping for me this weekend. Hope says, just finished mailing out all of her cards today, but not ready with anything else. You know what? That's a huge accomplishment. That is awesome. Teresa is saying that this is a beautiful kit. I agree 100%. Okay, so I'm going to get my bone folder here. And again, I'm just going to get a nice quick edge on that. And then this one is going to be Hello Friend. So let's go ahead and stamp our Hello Friend. And I should tape the stamp set to my face because I just can't seem to keep it in my line of sight. Here it is. Okay. There we go. Hello, friend. Okay, and just to give you an idea as to why I like to do alternates every single month. Oh gosh, look at my hands. This is because I've been cleaning nonstop. They're so dry and damaged. We only got to use 1, 2, 3 stamps from the set, if I'm correct, if I'm following the instructions properly. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 more stamps that we haven't even touched, which is why I think it's so good to do alternates, but not today. So we'll focus on that later, but gotta use our alternates. Also, Pebbled Path, which is an absolutely fantastic. I would consider it a neutral. Like, I think that this one goes right along with Early Espresso and Basic Gray and all those, right? That's what I would consider this and use this for. Very versatile. You can use it with a lot of things, but I would actually add color to my ink, with my inks for this kit. All right, so we have our Hello Friend. Circle in the center. It's saying tear and tape for the circle. So we will do that. Okay. This goes right in the center of our frame. And then these 2 pieces go up on dimensionals. So we will do that. And because this is going around in a circle, we're going to give that a couple. Give this a good amount of adhesive here. Let's see if I can fit one more. Okay. We'll pop these on. This is beautiful. I love the framed in look. It just appeals to me. Love, love, love that design element. Okay, and you know what? This is a beautiful time of year for this one too, because we have been so heavily focused on all of our holiday, fall, and winter projects that it's like a breath of fresh air to be working with these colors in this theme. Okay, so here's this one. Now, again, it's recommending 5 of our faceted gems here. So let's go ahead and do that. And where are we putting them? Looks like they kind of have them all around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they have them like right on the flowers, which I would not, for my own design element do, but I am going to do this because they did it. We're going to do it their way. All right. Like, I would want it all around the white circle for me personally. All right. I feel like you don't see it as much. And it almost turns them green, like when it's over the yellow, which is fine. But for me, I personally would not do that. And so there's card number 3. So that was a really quick kit, I have to say. I mean, I know I talk a lot, but here, let me just show you all 3 of these. Okay. So we'll bring this back together. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't do our box. So let's go ahead and assemble the box. So just so that we can say that we did that, and then I'll pop these right inside the box. So our clear acetate box here has some scoring on it. So I'm just going to fold this and score this. I keep forgetting about this little thing. Okay. So I'm just going to close this one up. All right. I'm glad that this arrived before, you know, hopefully most of you, if not all of you, will get this kit before Christmas. I certainly hope so. And you could send this out if you want with, you know, to somebody, if you're sending somebody a gift. All right. So here is our box. We're going to put our cards in this box, and it looks like that the card goes up. So vertical, or portrait. And then we're going to get our long strip here. Okay. So our for you strip. Here's what it looks like. Has some score lines already scored onto it. Okay. So we're going to take 2 right here, the little dots. So let's go ahead and get those. Being very economical about these dots. I'm still surprised. I'm still surprised by it. Okay. And wraps perfectly around. Here's the score line that I missed, by the way. So that is, I just want to make sure that that's lining up right. Hang on, you guys. I tend to go off camera with things like this, and I do get called out on that because it's not fair to not show it. So there we go. And you can see it slides. So fabulous if you would want to, you know, take that on or off. And then it looks like we put one of our little dandelions just right off to the side. And it's saying to use the little dot for that. So let's go ahead and do that. And we even have 2 dots left to spare, but I still have more cards to make. Okay. All right. I will reserve the rest of this kit to make alternates because I absolutely want to make alternates with this. Okay. But that was it for the box. It was absolutely lovely and easy. So let's take a look at this. Okay, and so here's what it's looking like with the gift box. So what we would do here is, you know, you would put your envelopes behind these, and you could make whichever one the front that you would want to. We're just going to pop these in. Okay. And can I get that closed? Yes. Yes, I can. And there is, just for the sake of time, I didn't put the envelopes in there, but you get the idea. Okay, so that is our little gift box, but I'm going to take these back out. We're just going to put these on the table so that we can see these. Okay. All right. And let me just bring this down here. Okay. I'll put these over here so that it's not so messy. And then we'll talk for a minute. And I'll put my little box right here too. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Hopefully we can see these okay. All right. There we go. Okay. So let me go back to, hi Tracy, how are you? I was just chatting with Tracy earlier. So for anybody who wants to stick around for a minute, let me go back to this. There we go. Yeah, so I made tea and I forgot to bring it in here. That's not unusual for me. But, oh, I'm seeing some new comments. Let me go ahead and say, oh, everybody's saying beautiful, beautiful kit. Yes. And you know what? January's is going to be really beautiful too. So we're going to talk about January. And while you guys are hanging out with me, while you're, as long as you're able to be here, if you want to weigh in on this, let me know. But I do have a few things. It is a really pretty kit and it is so quick to put together. That was like a really, to me, that did not have like a lot of components to it. That was like super clean and simple, which is a good kit for December, because when you're busy and you want to power down from the holiday stress and all of that, you just want to have those quiet moments with your kit. This is the one for that if you're going to be assembling this like paper pumpkin, design style. That said, I will definitely be doing alternates, and I sincerely hope that I can do the alternates before Christmas. So I'm going to do my best with that. It's December 16th, so I still have a little bit of time just to give everybody ideas, because once everybody does go on holiday break, I don't know about you, but I definitely try to fit some crafting in there, because I just need it for my mental. That's just like a personal thing for me. It's for my mental health and all of that. But I don't know. There's just something about getting the kits in the mail that I just really love it. But there's just some months when you get that kit and you're like, yes, oh, I was so ready for this. I have been doing like a house clean out along with my family. I've been sharing some stories on Instagram of like some of the things that I've been finding. I have found so many photographs and pictures and keepsakes and like really fun things. And today I posted a picture of 2 children's books. They were really, they were older. And one was Frosty the Snowman from 1953 or something like that. Like it was older. And then there was another one, Strawberry Shortcake. Like I didn't check the date on that, but I just lit up when I saw it, because I used to love Strawberry Shortcake. And I've been getting messages from people telling me that they loved Strawberry Shortcake too, when they were little, or they knew somebody who did. So I think that that's so cool. So it's just these little things. I was talking to Tracy, and I was telling her I probably wasn't the person to go into like a house clean out per se, because I keep going through everything and saving things, because I'm more of like a sentimental saver. And one of the things that we were talking about was scrapbooking. So if anybody is willing to share their thoughts with me on scrapbooking, I was just curious, do you use scrapbook, or do you only make cards? I would really like to get back into it, but I can do that on my own unless people would want to get into scrapbooking projects. So that's just something that I'm thinking of for the new year. The other thing was, somebody had reached out to me and asked me if I am going to be doing a paper share for the new mini catalog. So this catalog here that I can't open yet, and I'm sorry, my lighting is not great. I am going to be doing a paper share. So I haven't shared information about it yet. I don't do waitlist signups, and we can't open up the registration until 7 days prior to the catalog launch. So that's going to be happening very close to the new year, because this catalog launches on January 4th, 2024. So the first place that will be announced and mentioned and all of that will be on my email list. So if you're not already on my email list, just make sure you get onto my email list. I am going to be doing some things a little bit differently for 2024. I did an ordering special last month that everybody went crazy for. They loved it. So I'll probably do a little bit more of that coming in the new year. But I will be doing a paper share. I'm still, behind the scenes getting ready for the new catalog. I'm still going to be doing Paper Pumpkin and my Paper Pumpkin alternates every single month. But I was trying to figure out a way that I could do something a little bit more interactive, like a Zoom where we could meet up and do a Zoom or something like that for subscribers, or I just have to figure it out. So that's something that I'm planning on working on and then trying to get into in the new year, including a more set schedule, because 2023 especially in the fall season was really, really hard. And it never really got any easier. We never really recovered from that. So I'm just hoping it'll get better. Let's see. So so Hope loves to scrapbook. And then Tracy is saying she started scrapbooking and then she moved to cards, but she would love to get back to scrapbooking too. I know, because one of the things that Tracy and I were talking about, Teresa is also saying love scrapbooking, but typically only do it for special occasions. Yeah, that makes sense. I would love to do a whole next year, like a whole scrapbook next year, like one spread per month, which is what she's saying. And my friend Roberta Timmons, she's a big scrapbooker and she's really dedicated and really good at doing that. I have gotten terrible at it. I mean, I used to do it like as a family history thing, and then I got away from it and I haven't scrapbooked in years. But one thing that I've discovered going through this house and, preserving and saving the photos and things like that is that the way that we take photos and have memories now, it's like everything is just trapped on our phones. And I was saying to Tracy, when we were talking about this, like, I would really like to figure out a way, like, I really have to start printing more pictures, because Connor, my son, loves pictures. He loves photographs. So he doesn't get to see them, and then they can get lost, so just one of those things that I think when you go through something like this, where all of this stuff is coming up for you, when you're packing things up and you're moving things out and you're trying to decide what to save and what not to save, and you start seeing the boxes of photographs and it starts taking you back with the memories, and the books too, like finding the old books, you start to get sentimental, and it's like, oh gosh, I wish I had a better way to preserve this or capture this. And then I remembered, hey, I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I have quite a lot of crafts. So I could probably, do something with the memory keeping in 2024. So that's just something to think about. So I thought I would ask for all of your opinions and get you to weigh in on that and see what you would think about that. So yeah, it happens, right? But anyway, I just want to thank you guys so much for spending time with me and assembling this kit really quickly. So there are 3 of each of these cards designs, and we're only going to assemble one. So that'll be it for the live tonight. I can hear that the boys are back. So I better wrap this up. But just to kind of give you a summary of everything here, let me just go back and put all of the information up. So if you haven't met me before, my name is Melinda Hart. I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! You can find more information about the things that I do on my videos and find video replays and things on my blog, stampingwithhart.blogspot.com. You can get signed up for my email list there. And if you ever need to reach out to me, if you have any questions, just like I received the question today about doing the paper share and stuff like that, you could always reach out to me if you're interested in that paper pumpkin flyer for 2024, where you can get some more information about those 3 kits. I'm happy to send that to you. Just make sure you email me at this email address, okay? So that is it for today. And then hopefully I will be back with some alternates before December 22nd. All right. Have a great night and good luck with all of that last minute holiday prep. Bye-bye, everybody.